Hello again everybody, I'm back with another brown gal hack. Today I'm doing one of my most requested videos, which is how to do a peach lipstick like this. So starting with my brown base, because this is the trick to most peach lipsticks. You can't just put peach on brown skin girls. You can't. So I'm going to use Lolita and Blossom, both by KVD Beauty. I'm going to just mix them together on the back of my trusty Fizza Iqbal ring palette. So that's those two mixed together, and when I do that, that's what I get. Okay, so that's going to be a good backing for the brightness that follows. Okay, so I can tell immediately that I've added a bit too much of the Blossom in that it's already very light. So I'm going to stay towards the center of my lip and come back with more Lolita for the edging. Because if you start with such a light brown, when you bring in the peach, you're going to run into trouble and you're going to have that greeniness happen around your mouth that we just don't want. Okay, so now I think that's a good brown base. I've made a smidge of a mess in the middle of my V, so let me show you how to correct that. I'm just going to get a Q-tip. I'm going to roll it in my face powder, and I'm just going to put my lip like this and tidy up my mess. And voila! Okay, so now that you've got your brown base on, we can start to bring in the peach. So this is a pink salmon by MAC, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, as you can see, it's super bright orange, so I'm going to take just a tiny bit out on my ring palette, and I'm going to work this into the very center of my lip. Let's see how that goes. Yeah, you can see that's orange. But because I have the brown behind it, look what I'm getting to do. I'm concentrating the color towards the center and just pushing it outwards. That way I'll have orange towards the center of my lip, but not on the outer edge, which will avoid me looking green around. But you want to do it really subtly so that nobody can tell you've done that. So when there's less on your brush, now come up. You don't want a brown outline, so make sure you pull this in. So you can see now we've got like a rich peachy base, peachy brown base. If you like, you can push it a bit more. I think I will. And I'll push the top more than the bottom. Right, so that's already a super gorgeous brownie peach. But obviously we are talking about peachy peach. So let's take it one step further. So this is a MAC Retro Matte in Lady Be Good. Now wouldn't it be wonderful if we could just swipe this straight on our lips? But I'm sorry to say it doesn't look very nice when you do that. It's a little bit ochre, and you'll see what I mean, see? But if you mix it with that salmon type color, which is underneath, you'll see this starts to get quite pretty. So I promise one day I'll make you guys lipsticks which you can just swipe right on. But as of right now, I don't see anyone doing that. So I'm afraid it's a bit of a mixing game. One day I'll pre-mix and send them to you. So I'm going to take a bit more of that pink salmon from MAC, which is that color. I'm just going to go over this again. So that's quite a sort of a strongish fresh peach, like an orangey corally peach. And while it seems really orange right now, the key is to get in there with that little finger, because that'll activate all of the colors together, and the brown is going to come through a bit too. So here we go. And there you have it, a peach that I think looks really quite nice. I love this kind of a color. And once I've got this on my finger, and indeed so much stuff happening on this ring palette, you know I'm going to pick up a brush now. Here we go. Here is one of my favorite brushes, Morphe E4. It's got this sort of flat surface. So for this, I love it. I'm going to stick it in my ring palette, make sure it's not too strong on the back of my hand, and you know I'm going to, actually just kiss the brush. That's another way of getting my lips to behave. And there you have it. That's how you wear a peach lipstick. I hope you guys found that informative and useful, and yes, we have to take a few steps to get our results because there's nobody 100% catering to us just yet. But I think you can see that if you play with a few colors, you can certainly get the result that you want. Please don't forget to give us some comments about what you want to see. Are there any other brown girl hacks that you need from me? And I'll be happy to oblige. Please subscribe if you want to catch my videos. Hit the bell because that'll give you a notification. And if you liked it, then give me a like. Thank you so much, guys. Hope to see you next time. Bye.